Good evening, everyone. I'll also say good afternoon and good morning, depending upon where you are in the world. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States, so it is evening here. Welcome to the weekly Table Talk Thursday Live. We're back after a break for the holidays. I'm just going to open it up on my tablet too so I can track also my comments. Anyhow, this is Table Talk Thursday Live with me. I am Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge to the Unseen. And I do this every Thursday where we discuss a different inspirational, metaphysical, um, sorry, I got distracted for a minute. Topic. Hi Dana. Hi Angel Heart. I got distracted by you guys saying hi. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you're joining us this evening. So, tonight's topic is moving forward in 2021. As you know, Spirit always gives me these topics. Welcome. I see some more people are joining us. Go ahead and say hello in the comments. Let us know you're here. So moving forward in 2021, Spirit always gives me the topic when excuse me, not a day or the morning of, it just depends on when they decide they're ready to tell me. And this was the topic that they gave me for this evening. Why did they give me this topic? Excuse me, several reasons. First of all, they made it, I've heard from clients and friends and family and a lot of people that they're finding it difficult to move forward in life in 2021 right now. They feel stuck. Um, they feel that, what can I do? What can I do? So I want to share a little funny story though before we really dig deep into it. And welcome. If you're new here, this is Table Talk Thursday Live. I am Elyse Ann Psychic. Hi, Tamara. Welcome. And so it was kind of cute because Spirit always makes me laugh. I love it. They have a great sense of humor with me because that's who I am. Um, and normally when I do these lives, if you've been on these lives with me before, normally what will happen is I prepare some, and I have notes, and I do have a few notes tonight. Usually I prepare a lot more than I did for tonight. And excuse me, I have allergies, you guys. So anyhow, so about an hour before the live, I was speaking with my team, my spirit team, and I asked them. I said, okay, so I didn't do a ton of preparing for tonight. Not like I normally do. I didn't do anywhere near as much. And I asked them why. I was kind of curious. And all I heard was go with the flow. And I laughed because that's one of our answers or solutions or tools for moving forward in 2021. They have a great sense of humor. And it was a great reminder for me. And I want to remind you guys, it's a big, big thing. And also, let me know your experiences. Let me know what you're struggling with, how to move forward, how to really be present in 2021, how to create what you want to create. Because tonight it's going to be a lot about that. My team also told me, to address your concerns, where you're getting stuck. So we can give you tools and guidance as to how to move through it. And if you're in that space and you're wondering it, I can guarantee other people are too. So, as you know, I always say don't be shy. This is an interactive live. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know about your experiences. I want you to share. I want you to ask me questions about this specific topics. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. And if you're just joining us, go ahead and say hi. Let us know you're here. Hi, Adam. There's nothing about being late. I started just a few minutes ago, so I'm glad you're joining us this evening. Thank you. And you guys, you might see Adam helping me out. We have a new moderator, and we're new to each other on this, so he thought he'd come on tonight and help me out. He jumped on a live on Monday live of mine on Monday, and he He just did it and he did a great job. So going forward, he's going to be a moderator. Still have Tony for my Wednesdays. But as you know, I'm doing these last minute lives. So it's great that Adam has agreed to help me out with that. So much love. There he goes. He says hi. All right. So go with the flow. You know, you guys, it's so very important. There as human beings, we want to control things, right? It tends to be the word control is out there a lot. And when we feel that you're welcome, Adam, thank you. When we feel we're not in control, we get, all shooken up and we think what's going to happen and I don't know. We go into fear and you know, this is the thing though to remember with this, because I see it a lot. I see it a lot in the work that I do with my clients. I'm also going to tell you, I used to be a huge, and I mean huge, control freak. I would call myself a control freak. I mean, because I knew it. And so I, I'll admit it, right? I'm human too. And welcome. I see some more people are coming on. Go ahead and say hi. Let us know you're here. Just so we know you're here, join in the group. We've got quite a few people that haven't said hi to us yet. So I'm hoping you will. And please stay. We're talking about how to move forward in 2021. I know we're all stuck. Hi, Emily. Okay, Emily's asking for a reading. And Emily, I'm so glad you joined us this evening. This, though, tonight is my regular Thursday live. It's a Table Talk Thursday live. And this is an open interactive forum where we discuss specific metaphysical, inspirational, and spiritual topics. Every week I pick a topic, or you guys can definitely let me know if there's a topic you want me to cover. I'm here for you. Okay. And Emily, so I hope you'll stay. We're talking about how to move forward in 2021. And I can tell you messages do come through. My team is right here with me, but it's not individual readings. We're in this as a group. We share experiences. So I'm hoping you'll stay and just know that Wednesdays is my regular weekly live mini reading event. Um, and I do some last minute ones too. Hi, Cherry, welcome. So let's continue on. I hope you'll stay with us, Emily. And I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you grow. We're here to talk about maybe where we're stuck. That's what tonight is about. And where we stuck. A lot of people are struggling now and have been, but still, we thought 2021. Oh, it's all going to change, and it isn't that instantaneous change. So let me go back to the control piece of this, okay? Because as human beings, we feel that we can control things, and we feel that if we take the control, then we can make everything okay. And a lot of us do have issues with that. Excuse me. But keep in mind, at least my philosophy is, and let me know if you agree with this or not, okay? Because again, you guys, I'm not going to sit here and be the one. Hi, Santa. Welcome. Glad you're joining us. I don't want to talk at you for the hour. I want you guys to interact because, again, I'm here for you to, if you will, pick my brain. Okay. So I'm here to help you guys. Okay. So control. I don't believe that we control anything. Okay. We manage it, but spirit is the one that controls. We just manage how we react, what we focus on, our perspective. And quite frankly, when we feel that we're in control, we have to take control of everything. If one little thing's out of control, that can throw us off, right? So understand that spirit is the driver. Thank you, Tony, for sharing, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Tony is my Wednesday moderator, and sometimes she's able to join us in the evenings too. And she always shares my lives. So thank you very much, Tony. I'm so glad you're here. So understand that all we do is manage, and we really, the bigger picture is there's so much going on out there, right, in the world. Okay. We know in the United States, we had major activity. We have had, but yesterday was quite the day. And I'm not here to take a political stand in any way. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about as human beings, some of us were very fearful of it. Hi, Jill. Thank you. Welcome from New Zealand. Thank you. So glad you're here this evening. So the thing is that a lot of us got kind of riled up about it. And of course, it's fearful, it's scary. Some people were cheering it on, whatever your emotions were about it. Again, this is not political. I'm not taking a political stand. I'm just explaining that there were things, that situation in the United States Capitol, we could only watch it. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Give me a second, Amanda. We could only watch it from afar. So we couldn't control that, right? We had no control over it. It was happening no matter what we did, right? But we could manage how we reacted. Now, mind you, if you were scared, if you were terrified, if you were crying, absolutely, you're human. Allow that to be, okay? Allow it to be the emotions that are, but then you can manage how long do you allow yourself to sit in that space? Can you pull yourself out of it? Can you focus on a different direction? Can you focus on happy things? Look, I do this work. That's where I live. That's my life. But believe me, I was looking at some of the news channels and going, "Oh my gosh," and having reactions, but I only allowed myself a glimpse. I didn't sit and worry all day. It's because it doesn't do anything. Now, I know that's a big subject, but also the point is it applies in every direction in our life. Okay. So when I say we don't control, spirit controls all of it. We manage it. Okay. So give me a second. Let me talk to Amanda here for a moment. Well, Amanda, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. And I just want to let you know that tonight's live is actually called Table Talk Thursday Live. Okay. And what this is, it's an interactive forum where we share ideas. You guys can ask me questions. I offer my knowledge, my experience, my guidance on specific topics. They're not individual readings this evening. Those are weekly on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Arizona time, but also I do have my last minute ones also that come along throughout the week. Okay, so I'm hoping, Amanda, though, you'll stay and listen. We're going to give a lot of good tips and guidance on how to just navigate life right now. Okay, because a lot of people are struggling. So that's what tonight's topic is about. And I want to hear from you guys what areas you're struggling with. Where do you find yourself stuck? Are you going on that, people will say hamster wheel? Okay. Um, again, please let me know because I again don't want to just sit here and talk at you guys. I hope you'll interact here. I know people tend to be a little shy, okay? But let me know what your questions are about. If you have a certain situation that you're like, I'm struggling with finding peace. I'm struggling with getting out of my head. All those type of things. I want to help all of you with that, okay? So the other thing is what it does is it does keep us stuck on that hamster wheel. Okay. When we keep reacting in the same way to things, or we look at the negative side of it. Okay. Let me move into the fact that, with COVID, let's talk about COVID a little bit. A lot of people feel they can't go out. And again, this is not political. It's just the real life things that are going on right now that I want to address because I've heard it from a lot of my clients. They're struggling with these things. Okay. And so that part, yes, I understand. Some of us are staying home all the time. Some of us are going out. We're just struggling in a lot of different ways. Excuse me. But what I want to offer is instead of feeling stuck inside, let's say you're the person who's staying at home and feel that I think most of us, no matter what your philosophy is, feels kind of stuck in the experience of having a COVID environment, whatever that means to you. Okay. But remember that instead of looking at it from a negative aspect, oh my gosh, I can't go out. Um, Adam, I'm leaving by something. That's fine. That's fine. I'm glad you're joining us for however long you are. Love you too. Thank you. So maybe we feel we can't go out or go out as much or have let's say some people, the freedom that we want. It's a tough road. I get it. Okay. It's hard. We're not used to this. But how about instead of looking at the, oh my gosh, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I'm being limited, let's change the perspective. Let's not look at it as what we can't do. Why don't we look at the opportunity that it offers us? Hi, Carrie Ann. Howdy. I'm glad you're joining us tonight. Tonight's topic is moving forward in 2021. All right. So instead of looking at it as I can't this, I can't that, I'm stuck, I can't do this, and oh my gosh, and there's all these limitations, let's look at it and say, okay, well, what does that offer me? What can I do with that time or the opportunity? Instead of feeling stuck, how can I help myself? What can I do? You can pick, listen, we all have a clutter area, let's be honest. Unless you are uber type A, we all have an area of clutter. 5 minutes a day, even. You've been looking at the pot. I knew I had my own. I haven't done it yet. I've been very busy with all of this. But I look at it and I know the pile's sitting there. So if you feel like, what am I going to do because I'm stuck at home? Gee, go ahead and tackle that. You don't have to do it all at once. Okay? And rejoice in the fact that you have some of that time. Okay? Because a lot of us, when we have the what some would call the normal life, we were always running, busy, going, doing. So we didn't necessarily have the time to take care of our own home environment, right? The way we want to, or things that need to be done that got put off. How about the self-care? How about taking that bubble bath that you didn't have time to take? Or doing a marathon, Netflix marathon, Hulu, whatever you watch, you can allow yourself some time to do it. You don't have to sit there all day. But hey, if we didn't have what you might call those restrictions or those limitations, would you be able to offer yourself and feel fine about taking the time to do that when it's something you really do enjoy doing, right? So it's about switching our perspective, looking at things from a different point of view. That doesn't even stand for just this situation, okay, that we're in currently. That's in life in general. We have a choice whether we look at the positive side of things or the negative side of things, right? So the other piece is specifically for now in 2021. Again, like I said in the beginning, um, you know, I think some people had the idea, oh wow, 2021, everything's going to be different. Um, I've known it wasn't going to be like that. I think, some of us did know that. And to be honest, I feel like, we got a little journey to go here, okay? So again, tonight is about you, all of you asking me questions on how you can keep moving forward. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't say, "Oh, I can't." There's always things we can do. And our perspective can always be shifted. And the other piece of this, which is huge on so many levels, is came up with a client just yesterday. This was part of what motivated me to have this topic this evening because this client felt very stuck. I can't go anywhere. I feel like I just have to stay home. And I said, well, shift your perspective. See, a lot of this is offering us an opportunity to take some alone time to take inventory of ourselves. I'm hoping that we all have things that we want to look at in ourselves that we may want to shift or ascend with or move forward with. So we're being given the time. We're getting extra time that we, aren't going to be out going here and going there. It's actually, the way I look at it, is a beautiful gift. We're being given a respite, a space of time to clear the muck, if you will. So I know I talked about clutter clearing before, and that's physical, but we also have an opportunity on an emotional, spiritual healing level. Okay, the vibration of this planet is raising. That's why we're seeing so much dark at the same time. The stronger the light gets, the more the dark rears up. Okay. Um, and from my perspective, light wins all the time. I mean, the battles, the war will be won by the light, if you will. Okay, I'm a firm believer. And again, shadow work is part of this. We need to look at the dark side. Adam says, "Amen." I agree 100%. Excellent. Thank you. I'm so glad. Um, you know, we all have those different sides. We do. Okay, that's humanity. But we have an option and an opportunity to decide what we do with it. Okay. I feel that, everything can be turned in a direction of positivity, one way or another. It does not mean that whatever our experiences were, or our traumas, or whatever we have, were not terrible situations, hurtful, painful. I'm a survivor. So, yeah, I get it. Okay. But I also have given myself the opportunity to heal through that by working through it, taking alone time. Some of that's happened since the pandemic started too. Carrie Ann says, love, light, and laughter will prevail always. Absolutely, my dear love. Absolutely. I don't know if you guys saw, if you're following my Elyse Ann Psychic page. I hope you are. And I hope you have your notifications set at favorites. But today I posted, sometimes I make up my own posts. That's when you'll see my name, Elyse Ann Psychic. Well, my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com on there. And today's post was love is stronger than hate. And it felt so appropriate today. See, those are my own creations. That's why I'm saying it that way. Sometimes I post other people's stuff and, I don't lay claim to it, but I'm a firm believer. It felt so appropriate today because I believe that always, but it felt like that message had to get out today. Love is stronger than hate. It may seem very scary right now. I get it. But in the end, love prevails. It does. It's stronger energy. Okay. So Um, so going back to the healing and the opportunity to heal and move through some of this, because as the vibration of the planet elevates, we're being asked as human beings and individuals to elevate with that also, which means those things really would be important if you can to process through, heal them, and release them because it's heavier energy. Okay. Now, if you find yourself struggling with that, that's okay. It doesn't mean you're not going to be able to elevate at all or, you're going to be all left behind. No, it doesn't mean that. But we're being given an opportunity to move more into a love of love, space, excuse me, a space of love and compassion. Okay. So that's part of what this is about. So as much as, yeah, I have some difficulty with all of this too. I personally have found it very important for myself to stay home. I really haven't been out anywhere since March. And believe me, I have my moments where I'm pacing the hallway, right? But then I allow myself to process that for 5 or 10 minutes. And then I say to myself, hey, okay, look, this is what you need to do. And it's giving you an opportunity to be in more solitude. And I'll tell you, as I've allowed that to be, things that were buried in my subconscious or buried so deep I had no awareness are popping up. And it's allowing me this beautiful gift of being able to process it, heal it, and release it. Okay. And by the way, welcome. I see some more people are popping on. Welcome to Table Talk Thursdays Live. This is an open interactive forum. We discuss different metaphysical, spiritual, and inspirational topics. If there's this particular topic that you guys would like to have me talk about one week, please let me know that. Pop it into the comments here because really, you guys, I'm doing this for you. I am the open book for you. This is your opportunity to ask me questions about these topics, to get some guidance and tools on how to work through things. Okay. If you're curious about any particular topic when it comes to metaphysical, spiritual, inspirational things, I'm here. I taught at the local community college metaphysical courses for 8 years until they closed the department. So pick my brain, you guys. Come on, let me hear about it. Let me know, you guys. I don't know from you guys, and you can tell I'm from the East Coast. You guys, that's an East Coast thing. I was born there and raised there for a while. Been out of there a long time. That's one piece I haven't lost. I want you all to let me know, where are you stuck? Where are you struggling? Let me know in the comments. You don't have to get too personal. You can use generally, but let me know because I want to hear from you. I'm here for you guys. Okay. Please let me know where you're being stuck. Please let me know what your questions are. Okay. So, one of the things that I know I really wanted to talk about too is making sure that you absolutely do something for yourself every day. Doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing, but you need to take some time for self-care. See, some people are getting stuck in the fact that they feel like they're not accomplishing anything. They don't either they feel so stuck at home or they just don't have the energy because they're down about things, okay? Um, and I understand that. I've gone through that some too. I do live alone, and so, sometimes I'm just talking to the walls, and I'm a very social person. But again, when I'm in those moments, I ask myself, okay, what can I do for myself that's going to make me happy? And so think about those things for yourselves as to how you can bring happiness and joy into your world when you're feeling down or isolated, or the world around us is chaotic. Let's just call it what it is. The thing is, too, I'm being told by my spirit team right now, because they do communicate with me through this. I do get channel messages and information. Is after I said that, I lost it. Hold on a second. Is to It went away. Ouch. Okay, they'll bring it up again. So hold on a second. Let me see if they'll bring it back to me. Um, they will when it's appropriate. Okay. Now take the time to really get real with yourself. And okay, here it comes. It's about fear. Thank you. Okay, they reminded me. The other thing that we have to remember, I do a lot. I've gone through a healing process. I am a survivor, and I feel like I'm in a beautiful place. I've done a ton of healing. I mean, very deep, deep healing. Okay. And where I was never happy before in life, I'm happy, even with all the chaos around me. And part of let me give you a few of my tools that I use that have helped me through the years to shift my perspective. Okay. Because it's really about that. We have a choice. Do we look at it from the negative lens or do we look at it from the positive lens? I was raised in a very, glass three-quarters empty, not even half empty, three-quarters empty, if not seven-eighths empty. Okay. It was always from the negative perspective. And so remember, that's a knee-jerk reaction. That's how my foundation was built. So that's my way of showing up in the world. It used to be. Okay. And I do know I still slip into it sometimes. Okay. But I've healed through a lot of that. So again, that's where you can do a lot of self-talk with yourself. If you find yourself slipping, have those conversations with yourself, because that's truly what's going to get you right back on track the best that you can. Now, some of us, get stuck for the day. That's okay too. If you've been on my lives before, whether it be the Table Talk Thursdays or the readings lives that I do on Wednesdays every week, and the last minute ones, you'll hear me say that, okay? That we have to talk to ourselves to move ourselves through these things. I've done a lot of self-talk. And it's, do we choose, process what it is you're feeling. I always say we're a human being having a spiritual experience too. I know that a lot of spiritual people believe we're just a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm an advocate of the fact that we are also a human being having a spiritual experience, because that is also a reality for us. We feel it. Okay. Hold on one second, Adam. I will answer that in a moment. So, oh, you have to go soon, but let me just So I'm a real huge advocate of processing, because what happens is if we don't, it just stays stuck. And how, if we don't take care of, let's equate it to a wound. If we don't take care of the wound, it's going to still stay a wound. It might eventually heal, but maybe not going to heal quickly. It's not going to heal pretty. And so we have to clean it out, if you will. And I'm not saying, hey, come on, overnight, let's do this. It's a process. Okay. I know I told you that it's taken me years, right? It doesn't have to be that way. So hold on a second. Let me see what Adam says. So how is it to help teens understand the awakening without him getting angry? He can only have a small mind span. Adam, I think the best way is not the answer I would give you for that. Obviously, it has to do with the teen, your teen, who maybe doesn't have the same beliefs that you do. And the way you can help yourself from getting frustrated, and I learned a long time ago, especially being in this business, there are many people that are close-minded. They're not ready, and that's okay, because I know the most important thing, and probably I've heard it from clients there too. You know, my clients that are open-minded or working on becoming more and more open-minded, or it's their first step into this, and they feel frustrated when they finally find the light, if you will, and see the beauty of it all. They feel frustrated that they can't convince people or get people to see it. And the thing is remember, number one, don't take it on as your responsibility. And this actually flows with moving forward in 2021. These are all the things that are getting us stuck, okay? Because we're railing against it, we're pushing against it, we're going, how come, how come? Instead of, okay, what does it offer me? Okay. But I've had people approach me or challenge me, okay, about awakening, about being psychic, about, ooh, that's not okay with God. I have a whole different perspective. And what I do is I don't challenge them back. I don't need to answer for myself, but I try to open up their mind, at least by helping them to understand that I'm here to help. And that's the way I see it. And they're welcome, and truly they deserve their point of view. That's what they feel strongly about as much as I feel strongly about my point of view. So sometimes we just have to let those people be. We be ourselves, but we don't try to push it on them. When people are ready, they're going to open up. That saying that I've heard over the years over and over, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. There's a lot of truth to that. Okay. So that's how I would say that to you, Adam. I mean, the thing that you can do is celebrate your joy in knowing that this is the avenue that you're on, the path that you're on, and the happiness and joy it's bringing to you. And maybe that'll enlighten them. But until somebody's ready, we can't necessarily make them be ready. Okay. Again, that's saying too, when a horse, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, right? It's the same exact thing. Same exact thing. So just be aware of that. And sometimes it's frustrating. I know for me it's frustrating because I know the beauty that I've stepped into more and more the more I have awakened and ascended, and I keep ascending, and it's a beautiful, beautiful life. And that is part of why I talk about how do we move forward in 2021, all these things I'm sharing with you, because I have to be totally honest. Adam says, thank you, agree, love and light. See you next time. Absolutely, Adam. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Be well. Um, You know, I was just saying to a friend the other day, well, several things, that I've done a lot of healing work through what I'm sharing with you. And some of it is on the physical plane, where the decluttering and, self-care and things like that, right? And I said, with all, there's so much chaos around and so many people are struggling, and I get that. My heart goes out. And it doesn't mean that I don't have some of my struggles. But because I've healed so much and I've elevated and I can see things from a different perspective. Huge, you guys. Different perspective. With all the chaos going around me, sometimes I get really angry, yeah, and I allow it to be. But it lasts a minute or two and I move on because I'm happy. Because I know, and this is for all of us, I know. Sometimes I go, really? Why? I know that I contracted to be here. I contracted to be here for this lifetime. I am part of the solution. So it's a higher purpose. We are stuck in our human minds. Now, again, I'm not negating what's going on. I'm not saying, come on, get it, get on it, understand this. Again, it's the balance of the spiritual and the human side of things. So I have been talking an awful lot here for 35 minutes. Do you guys have questions for me concerning this? Again, I'm going to ask it again. I feel like some of you are stuck in certain ways. Please don't be afraid to ask me about it. Please don't be afraid to share it. Again, you don't have to get personal, but what's occurring is if you are stuck, other people are stuck in the same way. So please comment. Please, please, please. If you have questions that are related, maybe not on the exact topic, put it into real time in your life. Tell me where you're struggling. I want to help you with tools. Nobody's answered that question yet. I asked it earlier. There we go. Carrie Ann. Woo! Okay. Thank you, Carrie Ann. How do you stop from slipping back into pain moments once your healing process is in progress? One time things will trigger people and they slip back. Okay. That is all beautiful because I was just triggered last week. Okay. Hi, Charity. Welcome. So glad you're joining us this evening. So I was triggered last week. As much healing as I've done, I was triggered. See, this is the thing. How do we stop ourselves from slipping back into pain moments once your healing process is in progress? That's the thing. I believe that the healing process continues. Can we release most of it? Yes. I feel there's breadcrumbs. Okay. Part of the healing process, though, my dear, is slipping back into those pain moments because those moments are showing you're not quite done. And yeah, not fun. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. That's okay. You're a little late. No, there's no exact time you have to be here, but I'm glad you're joining us this evening. Let me just let both of you know, Charity and Michelle, being new to this right now, I'm just asking people, where are they stuck in their life right now? What are they finding that they're struggling with, trying to move forward in 2021? Excuse me. So let me know if I'm here to help you guys, pick my brain, give you guidance, whatever it is. So right now we're answering Carrie Ann's questions of how do you stop from slipping back into pain moments once your healing process is in progress? And yeah, when things will trigger people and they slip back. Boy, oh boy, I'm falling over those words. And I was just sharing that I just recently got triggered about a week ago. You don't want to necessarily stop it, Carrie Ann. What you want to do is process it. There's a huge difference because that's where I was talking earlier that it's very important to release that, to get to a point where you've processed it, you've healed it, and you're letting it go. So it's not in your energy anymore. It's not that thing that just hits you, okay? But that's why we don't want to stop it because it's a sign. It's a sign. It's an awareness to you that there's more to dig into. Because I'm going to tell you, that saying peeling the layers of the onion. Oh yeah, I'm laughing only because I've been through it, and I know, and it's hard, and it's tough. But and the times that I thought, oh yeah, I got it. I got it. And then all of a sudden the onion just peels back another layer. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh man. So I get it. Okay. So the beauty of it is Carrie Ann and Michelle asked, let me see what Michelle asked. I'm gonna can you slip into that pain? Can't you slip back into that pain moment and learn something new from it that you didn't before, or you may see it differently? Absolutely. Oh, Charity says how to move forward with my business, but you've helped already. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, Charity and I had a chat today through Messenger, and we talked about that some. You're so welcome. Gee, I'm so glad that I was able to help you with that heart. Oh, thank you. Okay, so yes, you can, Michelle. That's where I was getting to about learning something different or, that you didn't really see before or see things differently. So I always bless those triggers. Yep, not fun. But I bless them. And by the way, I see that some more people have shown up. Welcome. So glad you're here for the Table Talk Thursday Live. We're talking about moving forward in 2021 this week. This is a weekly Thursday. So if there's any topics you want me to approach in the future, please put them in the comments. And this is an interactive sharing live. So you guys can ask me questions, make comments, tell me your experiences. It's great. I love it. I'm here to help. Here we go. I'm of service here, you guys. Okay, so it's not truly, Carrie. I know it feels like a slipping back. I understand that because I have felt that in the past. But if we can bless those moments, approach it with love and say, oh my gosh, I'm being given the opportunity to look further into this or to see it, like Michelle said, from a different angle. Okay. Um, or see something new that's part of it. See, yes, we use the term trigger. Sometimes by being kind of pushed back into those pain moments, it brings something different up about that pain moment. Okay. Now, what I'm being told by my team right now is yeah, Carrie Ann, it is a great perspective, isn't it? What I'm being told by my team right now, which of course when I get distracted I lose it sometimes, is they're reminding me go with the flow, which is how I started this live because I asked them, and going with the flow is part of moving forward in 2021. Instead of fighting what is, we just go with the flow. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more again. So anyhow, okay, it's about bringing to the surface, and it's a beautiful, loving gift. And oh, spirit. Okay, I knew they'd remind me. What my spirit team though is telling me at this moment that they want me to share is remember that we're never going to be given more than we can handle in that regard. And part of the reason why it feels like we're slipping backwards is because, this is an onion. So we peeled back a layer or two, and now we're ready for the next layer. And I heard someone, my psychic space here, I heard someone say, do we ever get to the core of the onion? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Sometimes it can happen very quickly. Sometimes maybe not so quickly. Okay. So when I was triggered about a week ago, see, part of the beauty of healing through these layers is I didn't look at it as a slip because I was aware of it like that. I knew I was triggered, but I instantly knew what my reaction was about. I knew when I reacted in that moment, like the way I've reacted in the past, I didn't get stuck in it. I recognized it. It was an awareness that came to me immediately. And I was able to stop the slip. Okay. Pause it, I should say. Pause the slip and say to myself, why am I feeling this way? What is happening? What is this triggering in me? And I got my answer right away. And that told me, okay, I still have some healing to do in that space. So I want to share that I don't believe we ever really truly slip backwards. It may appear that way, but that is truly not what's happening. From my perspective, I don't see it that way. So I hope that helped you and everybody on that because it's a great question. And look, again, we're the human side. We're having a human experience too. We're honoring the human side of things. Excuse me. And see, that's where I find it the beautiful gift when those things come up. Is it painful? Sure. I went through quite the time this past summer. I re-experienced some trauma in a very deep level, and it was tough. And it was a very tough place to be. But I had the fortitude, the awareness, and the tools to allow myself to process through it and not be, if you will, taken down by it, so to speak. I'll tell you, it was a couple tough days. Usually I can slip right out of it within about a minute or two, usually maybe 10 minutes. It was tough, but it told me that I still have some things to unearth and to heal. Okay. So I hope that shifted your perspective. See, all of this too about moving forward in 2021 is shifting our perspective. And if you have joined us later than blessings in disguise, Carrie Ann, yeah, that's the way I see it. See, we can label it whatever we want. We can say, oh, this is terrible. Well, then that's the energy we surround it with. And we can feel badly. We can bring the negative emotions in. Or we can say, you know what? This is not fun. But hey, I'm being given a beautiful opportunity, right? Okay. So let's go back a little bit again about going with the flow. That's another way that we can move forward. There are things that we just don't have a say so over. Or in the moment, it's something going on that's out of our control. See, I believe, like I said, management. We always manage. We don't necessarily have control. We can only do what we can do in our immediate world. So taking on the whole big everything that's happening, yeah, okay, I get it. We're human. It's part of human nature. But don't take it on. In other words, acknowledge that it's happening. Do what you think you can do to help the situation, but then let go of the responsibility and focus on yourself. Because all the fear, all the worrying, all the concern, yeah, that's natural human reactions. Again, I keep saying that. But we have a choice whether we get stuck in it or not. Okay? All the things going on, I have changed. I'm such a different person than what I used to be because of all these tools that I'm offering you tonight. And look, if they resonate with you, fabulous. Take them on. Work with them. If they don't, that's okay. Not everything that's going to work for me is going to work for everybody else. But I'm hoping that you'll get some insight tonight that you can start working with some of these things and help yourself. Because again, I was raised in a very negative environment and I looked at everything, and I mean everything with negativity, everything. And I was never happy. I was never happy. But as I healed through it all, well, I said all, as I healed through a huge chunk, about 95%, 90 to 95% of it, there's still things. But I mean, a huge chunk. And like I said, I'm a survivor, so it was pretty deep. I can, for the first time in my life, say I'm happy, even with everything going on out there. I really am. I'm happy. I mean, what a beautiful gift. Was the journey fun? Not always. Many times, no. But what a beautiful gift. What a beautiful opportunity I was given, and a beautiful gift I gave to myself to allow it. Okay. So I've learned too to go with the flow. Go with the flow. If you weren't here in the beginning, that's how this again, that's how this live started, because normally I prep more for my lives. I just do. That's who I am. I prep some. And I hardly did anything today. I wrote down like 5 things. And I didn't even sit in it. I just, oh, boom, put it down. Didn't think much about it. So right before the live, I asked my team. I said, I hardly prepared for this tonight or prepped anything. Like, why is, like I didn't really ask why, but I was like, that's not normally what I do. And I heard clear as day, go with the flow. And I went, oh my gosh, isn't that what moving forward in 2021 is all about? So, that being said, I want to know, hi, Natalie. I'm so glad you're joining us this evening. And you guys, since some of you did come late, please know that as soon as this live is over, it will be posted on my Elyse Ann Psychic page so you can replay it. There's some great tools, I believe, in moving forward in 2021. And since I have some new people here showing up, say hi. Let me know, do you have any questions or anywhere where you are getting stuck? Hi, Monica. Welcome. Is there anywhere that you feel like you're really stuck here in 2021? Like you just feel like you can't even move forward? Please let me know in the comments. I'd like to offer in the last, 10 minutes or so, anybody that I can help. And again, it's not that we have to get personal, but you can give me a general idea and I can offer some things with that. I've talked about some things you can do on the, in your physical world. Talked about some things you can do on in your emotional world, and also your spiritual world. One of the really big things that my spirit team wants to, oh, and blessings and light to you too, Monica, that wants me to remind you guys, it's tough. As human beings, it is tough. But there are two perspectives to the experience that we're having in this lifetime. It is the human perspective, but also the spiritual perspective. And so, in very concise words, we have a choice. If we want to sit in the human perspective, that's okay. We tend to be judgmental, we tend to be in these negative emotions. But if we want to take it to a more ascended level or a higher level, you can look at it from the spiritual side of things. Because if you are that type of person that believes in this or feels strongly about it, I mean, if you're not, that's okay too. You're working towards it. You're here tonight. So that tells me you're working towards it. Okay. My belief is there is a reason for everything. We contracted to be here for this lifetime. And sometimes when I feel things are out of control or I can't rein myself in, it's happened a couple times. The one thing that helps me, as much as I may not be happy about it or upset about it or go, really, why? Is that I know I signed a contract to be here. So everything that's happening in my personal world, in the larger world, I'm meant to be a part of. It is what it is. Now, again, it doesn't mean we just lay back and do nothing. We have choices in how we react. We have choices in the actions we take. We do. Um, so just remember that. And as I'm going to close up the evening tonight, Spirit is going to give me a channeled message for all of us. So give me a moment to get into channel here. Let's hear what they have to say about all of this. Just so you know, if you haven't seen me channel before, it is possible. It's not always that it happens. You may hear my voice change, my demeanor change, because when I say use the word channel, everybody has a different meaning to it. But for me, as a psychic, I channel information. Like I get my psychic information. Okay, I receive it. But when I channel, the best way I know how to explain it is it's almost I'm here, but I kind of left. And so my team's going to speak directly to you. It's not going to go through my filters. It's going to go direct from them to you. So give me a moment. Let's see what they have to say. Sometimes, by the way, I just want to let you know as I step into this, it could be a very short message. It could be a longer message. I never know. I'm just of service here. So blessed be to all. Do not worry. Do not fret. Things are all in divine order as they are to be. We understand there is a lot of fear on this planet. There's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of destruction. But have faith. We are with you and on your side and by your side at all times. There is a bigger purpose. You have heard the channel speak of it. And she will continue to speak of it because that is her purpose. Shed light, to be a beacon. And know that every single one of you can offer that also. We all are beacons of light. You all are beacons of light. You are helping us with the higher purpose. This elevation the channel speaks of, it is truth. And if you look and come out of the dark corners, you will see it too. Look toward those that are shining the light. Step into it, be part of it, and help elevate. We understand you have these worldly issues, these physical human being issues. Let us help you. Let us be a part of helping you through it. Hand us your worries and concerns. We will help guide you. Just be open to all that is. We send you love and blessings. Be well. Ooh, okay. Woo! I'm chilling all over the place. I usually don't know what they say in the moment as it's going through me. I know I'm there, but it's gone. So I hope that that message, it's always uplifting. So I hope that it helped you more and more. I'm so glad you guys joined me this evening. Let me know, please. I really, really would like to know what topics you guys want to know about in the future. What questions do you want answered? Natalie, thank you. Thank you. She says that was so good. Thank you. Blessings. Let me know. I'm here for you guys. I'm here. And most of you that are here, some of you are new. If you're still here, just know, please like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set to favorites. You'll get notification of when I go live. I do every Thursday. We do this Table Talk Thursdays, and it's a different topic every week. And I just want to make sure that I'm answering your questions and giving you information that you're interested in that's going to help you. That's why I asked for the interaction. Adelhart says thank you when I needed to hear. You're welcome. And also, I am Elyse Ann Psychic, so I do private one-on-one sessions. We can work on some of these things in privacy and one-on-one. So you can check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Feel free to sign up for my monthly newsletter. And also, if you sign up, you'll be the first to know when I may do promotions, events. I will tell you, workshops are on their way. It's there. I'm not sure exactly when in 2021, but I'm going with the flow, okay? Life gets a lot easier when you go with the flow. I promise you. The more I've stepped into that flow, it's just beautiful. It just all just kind of unfolds. I don't have to work so hard at it, okay? And please invite your friends to my page. If you're on, other lives of mine or next Thursday, invite them to be part of it. And always, if you're on my live, share it on your timeline, share it into groups. My purpose here is to help others. And the more people I can reach, fills my heart. It's a blessing to me. Yes, it's the way I earn my living. Absolutely. But the highest purpose of all to me is love, compassion, and helping other people. You can see I'm almost about to cry, and it's tears of joy. I've always noticed my purpose on this life, on this planet, in this lifetime. And so I can't believe I'm so emotional. Oh my gosh. So I want to say for all of you that have been here, have been on my other lives that are still here right now, thank you. I am so blessed to have you all in my life and to have the opportunity to help more and more people as time goes on. So thank you, everyone. Many blessings to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to have my emotional moment. I promise you they're tears of joy. It fills my heart to a depth you can't even understand. Well, maybe you can, but I know what I'm feeling. So check it out. Be on the lookout for my last minute lives, and I hope to see you again really soon for the psychic mini readings. Contact me for a private one-on-one session. Join me next Thursday. And again, really, guys, I want you to tell me what you want to know about. Yeah, I come up with the subjects. Yes, Spirit gives it to me. But again, I can be of more service to you if I'm addressing what you're curious about, what you're struggling with, just what you want to know about. Maybe there's something in the psychic realm you always want to know about. Ask me. Let's do it live on it. I'm here for you guys. So many blessings to all of you. Much love. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Much love.